with new efforts to make gun violence the issue a top priority for Congress. Actor Matthew McConaughey, he spoke about this at the White House with a passion forged by a personal connection. He grew up in Uvalde, Texas, site of the deadliest mass shooting out of the dozens we've seen in this country recently. Scott MacFarlane is on Capitol Hill. Scott, good morning. Are there any signs of progress?
Hey, Nate, here this morning, the negotiations continue, but senators involved warn a breakthrough could take time. In fact, a breakthrough is no certainty. And from an elementary school student to a Hollywood actor with an impassioned plea, there's no shortage of people trying to push the Senate to action.
2 weeks to the day after the mass shooting in Uvalde, the community's most famous former resident stepped to the White House podium to talk about the children slain and call for gun legislation.
This moment is different. We are in a window of opportunity right now that we have not been in before.
Bringing the sneakers worn by 10-year-old Maite Rodriguez.
These are the same green Converse on her feet that turned out to be the only clear evidence that could identify her after the shooting. How about that?
Making a passionate plea for action, like expanding background checks and raising the age for purchasing semi-automatic firearms from 18 to 21.
These regulations are not a step back. They're a step forward for a civil society and the Second Amendment.
Democrat Chris Murphy, who is leading bipartisan Senate negotiations, he acknowledges talks have reached a critical stage with hopes of a proposed plan by week's end.
Every day we get closer to an agreement, not further away.
Republicans have indicated possible support for tying up loopholes in background checks and supporting expanded red flag laws, which allow courts to order guns seized from people deemed dangerous.
We're hoping to actually get an outcome that'll make a difference in the areas of mental health, school safety, and things that are related to the incidents that occurred in Texas and in Buffalo.
Garnell Whitfield Jr. lost his mother Ruth in the Buffalo supermarket shooting, and in testimony before Congress had this message.
My mother's life mattered. My mother's life mattered. And your actions here today will tell us how much it matters to you.
Also here on Capitol Hill this morning, a fourth grader who survived the Uvalde shooting after smearing a classmate's blood on her body. She'll testify before a House panel, and so will the parents of a girl slain at that school. A very personal push, Dana, directed at Congress.
Yeah, Scott, we keep hearing people say, when will it be enough? Perhaps this time people are listening. Thank you.